Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Jay Speak. This week we cover questions. First question, have I had any reliability issues with a piece of gear that I really liked but ultimately couldn't use? This is actually a great question. There's been a couple pieces that have been kind of finicky. Amp-wise, I don't think I've come across anything that didn't work or work as intended, so to speak. I've had a couple pedals that were kind of wonky, like the MXR Phase 45, because it doesn't have a LED light, you kick it on and it would come on some of the times and maybe not some of the times, and I checked all the wiring inside and it was fine, but ultimately it didn't always work. I ended up replacing it. I got a new one that was fine, but that initial one, I don't know what was wrong with it because all the connections looked like they were there. You know, I wouldn't advise just opening up gear and tinkering with it unless you're like comfortable with a soldering iron and you kind of know what you're doing. Pedals are pretty harmless as far as that goes. It's, you know, it's not like an amplifier where you have to worry about what's left in the tank power-wise and, you know, draining the power properly. If we look at guitars, reliability, you know, it's like guitars staying in tune. And like if you take the time to set it up and intonate it, does it get out of whack right away? You know, I've had several Gibsons where they just like won't stay in tune. Like that G string just refuses to do what it's supposed to do. You know, I've sold a lot of my Gibsons actually. I really got into more of the boutique builder kind of stuff. I just think they make better guitars. I think reliability wise, Gibson has had, you know, some issues the last, you know, decade or so, but there are always good ones. You know what I mean? Like I didn't stop buying Gibsons because of reliability issues. I just thought, oh, maybe this time. And I realize that's the definition for insanity, but, you know, truly I thought they all can't be this banged up or this bad buying it brand new. So I've bought some Suhr guitars, some Friedmans, some Thanos, you know, and just kind of exploring a little bit outside of the bigger brand names, Gibson, Fender, etc. So I think the only thing that really had issues with is like a couple pedals, and I can't even remember what one or two of them were. I had a Boss pedal that was really finicky, but that was back in the day, and it might have been a BF2, which was a flanger, but yeah. Question 2. I've been after a Tele Deluxe for a while and I'm considering the Chris Shiflett Telecaster. Do you think it will take wide range humbuckers if I get a new pickguard? If you get a new pickguard for wide range pickups for that guitar, it should fit fine. The only thing I will caution you is about the spacing. Wide range pickups are bigger than regular humbuckers. The spacing on the 72 on the like the thin line 72 Deluxe, the string spacing is a little bit different and that takes some getting used to, but it aligns better with like the pickup and the magnet and all that. Be aware of that because you don't want to go through the trouble of getting new pickups and a new pick guard and then dropping it in the guitar and things don't line up properly. That's just like maddening. So I would definitely, you know, do a little bit of homework or call somebody. You know, if you're going to get wide range pickups by Lawler or like Freitlin or something, give those guys a call. I'm sure they can advise you. They're stand-up dudes. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I would actually advise if you're going to mod the Shiflett, I would rip out the wiring. I did have success with 920D custom as far as like a new wiring kit, and it's easy to do. I mean, they basically give everything to you like on a little acrylic board, and you can just take off the nuts and everything, pop them into the pick guard, put the nuts back on, and you're back in business. Not only do they sound great, they work great. It's a pretty foolproof, you know, install, which is awesome. For those that are inexperienced and don't want to solder, it's also a great way to, you know, handle it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, or you can hit up my email, ContactTheJay@gmail.com. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.